It's happening, y'all. It's been 5 years, and it is finally at a point where I can't stand the AI ads, the AI courses, the AI business plans, the AI prompt engineering that are being sold to you, the AI video, the AI imagery, the AI warning. It's so ubiquitous now. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, it doesn't matter what field you're in. I'm in public education, and there are PDs and learnings on AI. Kids are using it, teachers are using it, admins using it, business professionals. I could go on. And the ad nauseum approaches that people are realizing this is big, it just reminds me of the internet. Back when everybody and their mom was trying to make a website, make the new eBay, make the new Amazon. But this one's different. This AI speaks back. And I know we as humans have always wanted to outsource the tedious little things that we don't want to do. It's something that we are notorious for. We outsource the little labors. We're all Tom Sawyers. But to do it at this level with these agents, I have very successful friends who are worried about their positions in their very high level industries in which they've had to work very hard to get up to. And they're just wondering if they're high enough to be from the chopping block of AI agents. Creatives who are going down the same path, people who, graphic designers, musicians, filmmakers, content creators, anybody really who's trying to express themselves, you're now competing with AI, and it's the ultimate free employee. It gives you an output that will surprise you. It will meet you on your levels because it's on a level no different than the brainless slop that we've learned to put together because we have to, because we create a business from it. So we have to turn out these ads and products and ads and products, and it creates a cycle. It's been around since the Man Empire. But now it thinks the way we force it to, which is not really that critically. It just produces the slop, produces the arrogance that you can just put it together and sell it because you have charisma. And that's what you're doing. You're coding charismatic things into the bot that get people to listen. And we train the world to listen to this kind of song. It's going to be bland. It's going to be the same. I don't want to feel like old man yelling at cloud, but this is first time the technology we've built talks back. I mean, agriculture didn't talk back. The printing press didn't talk back. Videos through transmission, audio transmission, the internet didn't talk back, but this, it can be pushed towards doing things automatically, and that just propagates and propagates. And now I've been on the internet since its dawn in the 90s, and I've watched all of the iterations of 56K to DSL to cable to wireless internet with Wi-Fi, and now it's just seeing that we're too connected all the time, and so we just build things, and they're just going to proliferate in the same level that we have all of the plastic garbage and the physical garbage. Now it's here on the internet. I miss the days when you could go through a Google search result without having to weed through AI slop, because for every one person who's putting a lot of thought into putting their AI output to match their own, there's hundreds who don't care. And as long as they get an output, they put it out and they try to make the money. It's a throw against the wall and see if it sticks situation. It's always been that case, and we just can't help do that with money. Like, I'm seeing all of these AI courses, and it's basically outsourcing the most tedious research, the most tedious copy, the most tedious thing you would have to do. Because if you're not passionate about something, you have to start manufacturing that in the words, having to manufacture that in the way that it's presented. And if you can do that convincingly, you either worked really hard, or in this case, we just have AIs that have been trained sophisticatedly well to mimic the soullessness that we can pass by. I mean, I get it. You won't have to have a day job. We all have to pay the bills. But if you want to be your own boss, you're going to have to create your own work. And if creating your own work is finding another product from somebody else, or creating a product but then selling it by means of just pure brute force throw it against the wall and see if it sticks, find keywords, find categories. Like, I know that's always been around since the internet, since search engine optimization and people trying to get found by search engines. It's the discoverability, but before the internet, we've always had ads, and that's why discoverability has always been the one thing you can market. Even back in the newspaper days, people read the newspaper. It was a seemingly free thing until you put ads into the paper, which then allowed people to, you know, be influenced and go find those. We have no different, but now the ads are creating the ads, which are creating the ads. It's recursive. It's too much, because if you're programming the ad copy machine to write ad copy like the ad copy machine, it's just going to spit out the same thing, and it will work eventually, because there are just too many people on this world that you just need a very, very small fraction of those people to fall for you. There's a sucker born every minute, and AI is just going to prove that there's now a sucker born every second. With all of those prompts, with all of that trusting, with all of that information just going to this corporate overlord, here we are. So please, just, if anything, I don't care if you never see my face again, if you're never interested in any of the content that I make from my own music or my own writings or whatever. If anything, if this is the only time that you're hearing my voice and you're hearing the soul of a person who's lived through literally all of this, especially if you're younger than me, I'm 34. I remember 2020 when GPT was in its beta mode. I remember playing with it and thinking to myself, this is going to be trusted very hard. And here we are 5 years later, where people are just peddling the same business aspect of using AI in the same way I saw with internet. There was a lot of cheap get-rich scams with the dawn of the internet. I remember my dad going through a lot of those and us thinking and talking about them, because it was crazy how much people want to make money with this new technology, but they don't know how. So you have to find the people who can teach you. But unfortunately, there's way too many people who've learned just enough where they can tell you the words that fit in the lesson. Even if they haven't done it themselves, you're hearing them. And whatever they're doing to work, from the flashy lights, the good production, the good sound, the hooks, whatever the technical terms they use to build it, it's working. And you as a consumer just need to learn to recognize those. Sit, listen. Don't just seek the next emotional high. When you're going through reel to reel, scroll to scroll, video to video, you're looking for these small emotional bits that keep you there. But focus on the one emotional bit that you got there organically and really start thinking. This is how humanity has always done that. Be it from the plays that you could only go see once a week because there was no physical digital media, or the books that you had to sit down and read and you can take one story throughout weeks. This is the change, and we need to rebel against it by just practicing a slower sense of thinking. Really take one thing at a time, one video, one concept. And please, if you could just share this, if any of this resonated with you, if you're feeling the same anxiety, the same existential dread almost, knowing that like we can't escape this AI and we're just going to have to live with it, please just share this, comment, like whatever you can do to help get this message out, because there's a lot of danger that can be done with the AI, not just in the corporate soullessness, but if you're interested in any of that, the AI psychosis, the mental problems that can and will inevitably come from this, just check out my channel, follow more, check out my Substack, and please, thank you.